What up, fam bam? I'm Devin from sunny LA, and you're watching asCEDbyme.
Yes, Lord.
Alright, so I just looked at the itinerary and we're supposed to meet at door 1, which is already different for me because in the NFL it's like people call you and they have like cards and stuff for you, so just something I'm not used to. So I'm about to meet up with them and see what's the next move.
Nice to meet you. Right this way. Fill out the medical form.
Okay.
And then the bus leaves at 3:15, so we need you here by 3 o'clock.
Okay.
First page, fill as much as possible.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you. We have like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes to sit here before we have to drive an hour away to go to something called IMG Academy, where we'll be doing the camp. So I'm about to get something to eat. I gotta find a memory card for my little Sony RX100 camera so I can stop using my phone. But if I don't, I'll just keep using my phone. So I didn't find a memory card, and I just ate probably some of the nastiest airport food I've ever had. And my phone's about to die too, so I'll just see y'all when I get there and I charge my phone. It's gonna die, and I need all the juice to talk to Charlotte. So now we're walking over to have dinner, and I think we have like some team meetings. Probably gotta meet with equipment and stuff like that, but let's just go to this meeting and then probably call Charlotte after. I think I'll get done like 9 o'clock or something. And then get ready to perform tomorrow, so yeah. All right, so it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we're just getting out of meetings. And I gotta walk all the way back to where I'm sleeping, and then it's beautiful Florida, but it is raining right now, so I gotta walk all the way in the rain. But we just got done installing the playbook. Gotta be up at 7 tomorrow to get going, and I'm excited. So I'm about to run to the house and not try to get too wet. I know this is a day that we all have been looking for to see whether or not, you know, I made the team or not. And I didn't record the rest of the trip when I was getting ready for practice and stuff. I wanted to be focused. I didn't record in the locker room. I didn't record meetings, obviously, to like respect the teams and their plays and everything that they have going on. So I didn't record. So the camp is over. The camp got over yesterday on Wednesday, and now I'm back home. So as you guys saw previously today, I was super excited about putting my pads and stuff back on, but we didn't even have pads or helmets. We didn't practice in equipment. We just had ourselves and our cleats. But I remember being in the locker room a few days ago and putting on my cleats and putting on my gloves and getting ready to go out there and perform. I remember like feeling the adrenaline and the excitement of getting ready to go out there and to compete against other players. So as we started to get ready for practice, we had to kind of learn the playbook and learn the plays and go execute them out on the field. And what I really, really enjoyed more than anything was helping the guys who really didn't understand the plays and all the positions, and helping them understand it even more to where they can understand it and go out there and execute and not think and just play fast and play ready. So once we got done going through the plays and stuff, we had to compete. And we had to do one-on-ones. And what one-on-ones is, essentially, it's you against one other guy. The guy on offense runs routes and you have to guard him. But in the CFL, the receivers get a running head start. So they get like 10, 15 yards back and they run up to the line and you're standing there and you have to guard them. And it was something I completely wasn't used to, because in the NFL, the guy's there, I get to guard him while he's standing there, and it was like kind of the best man wins. When in the CFL, the offense has an advantage. I felt really good during the practice because I was getting the technique, but I was struggling at first to really understand it, because for 15, 16 years of my life, I was taught to guard a person one way, and now this person has this advantage of running. So after that, I got the technique, and then we went to competing against the offense. And that's something that I do really well at, because I like to think I'm smart, and I get the plays, and I can go out there and read the quarterback, read the receivers, and kind of see where things are going and stuff like that. So I felt really good during the practice. But what I realized was, when I was practicing, it wasn't the same feeling that I would get previous to putting on cleats and going out there to compete against other guys. Practice was over and we went back to the locker room, got something to eat after, showered up, and we had to go watch film. So we're watching film of the first practice, and as I said, I was kind of like struggling with the technique at first, but as the reps went on, I saw myself getting better and better. So I had a really good attitude about that, not down on myself at all, because I knew it was new to me. And I was like, okay, tomorrow I'm about to go out here and just kill it. Like, I got the technique down. I'm gonna visualize when I go in my room, and I'm gonna go out there and kill it tomorrow. So the second day comes up, got the same feeling, same adrenaline, with a little bit of different emotions from the emotions from yesterday, from like feeling the not so fulfilling feeling of practicing like I've had in previous years of playing the game. So like, again, we do the same thing, and as we're getting closer to the practice, you know, you can tell guys are like, okay, today's the day where like you're gonna know if you make it or not. Me with my experience, I kind of know that if a team wants you, they're gonna let you know either previously, or they're gonna tell you after practice, or when you go into a meeting. They're gonna let you know if you made the cut or not. We brought the team up, and then the head coach was talking to all of us and kind of giving you the same thing that people in the NFL says, like, it's a business. Like, don't give up if you don't make it today. And he was giving examples of players that he kept saying no to, and players that he was saying no to, and how he brought them back years later, and they're some of the best players on our team, telling us that whole story. After that, we broke them into our position groups, and that's when the defensive back coach was telling us, hey, you guys, like, keep working. Like, everybody had a great camp. Like, we know this is a lot different from what you guys do. And I remember looking at the look on these guys' faces. Like, I just can imagine myself with that look, with how I felt when getting released or making teams or not making teams or whatever when I was in the NFL. And I was sitting there thinking, like, man, I know exactly how these guys feeling. And I felt it too, because like that emotion never goes away. And so after the coach told us that, we all like dapped each other up, and and then some of the guys, there was an assistant GM and like head people there, and some of the guys went over to talk to the guy, and some people just left. And prior to that, I knew we had 30 minutes to shower and get ready to get on the bus if we didn't make it. So I was telling myself, like, look, man, if I made the team, I know they're gonna let me know. I want to just get to the room and stuff and shower up and get ready just in case I have to go home. So I decided to go to the locker room, shower up, and get to my room. And I knew that they were giving tickets, or printing out plane tickets and giving it to people at the bus. And I knew, okay, I'm gonna shower up, and then I'll know then if I made the team or not. So I got to the house, I showered up, and I got all ready, and then I walked to the bus to see if I had a ticket or not.